Welcome back, guys. So today's project, we're going to be looking at this flight tower because our flight tower slash flight platform, if you will, is a little short. And when we get up there, it'll make more sense. It doesn't look very short. Like, it looks like it's nice and tall and everything like that. It's fine. But when we get up here, we run and jump this way because there's water for safety. But by the time we've jumped out and we've hit the button again to fly, we're pretty much skimming the water. Now, early access to the wings, that's detrimental. We need it to go higher. Technically, we don't need to push this any higher because we now have rockets that we could fire off. So as soon as we get down there, the problem is getting enough height so that when we fire the rockets, we don't just fire ourselves into the water. That's the issue. So what we are going to do is we're going to add one more level up this tower. And we're going to put, I want to still make it so that we're going, we're still jumping out that way. So we're going to mimic this type of a system here. Essentially, it's going to be like this level, but reversed. So I've picked up a bunch of crap that we're going to need. Pick it all up? Yes. We have to tear off the roof in order to do this, obviously. So that's our first step, is to tear off the existing roof, which uses our standard villager home design for the actual walls, or for its design. So the roof is the same as what we do on the villager house. So we don't have to worry about losing our place or trying to figure out how we had the roof. Matter of fact, I might change the roof anyways. It's nice. It gives a nice amount of height and leverage at the very top, but it can always be better, right? God, this acts slow. Why does this act so slow? Oh, because it's sharpness. It's a weapon axe. It's not a tool axe. Okay. Oh well. That just means it's going to take a little bit longer to tear this off. But we've got half of it done, so it's not that bad. Yeah, like, I don't think I'm going to put... I'm still going to put the stone at the top, because that carries the stone up the tower properly. Because otherwise it looks a little weird to have... Ow. To have the stone up there and then just as pillars. But putting the stone on the top of the tower makes it so that it has... it brings stone all the way up, and it makes the stone wall pillars kind of fit. Alright, so we're almost done this. We just got to knock off the rest of this roof. Then we can start construction of the next level. Now, conveniently, because this tower is designed with kind of an open air feel, we don't actually have like walls or anything to put in. We have like those the fence walls, but that's pretty much it. Then of course we obviously have to put the roof back on. Now, there we go. So we need to pop these ones off. We need to break that. Oh no, we can leave the posts now. Okay, so each one of these floors is how tall? I think it's 3 blocks, right? It's 1, 2, 3, and then an actual solid block. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Then it's supposed to be a solid block. Now, it's a little hard to actually get that block, I think. Yes. But what we can do is we can build the ladder up to continue it. Now, this one, how do we have this tower spirals one floor? So we come in and there's one on the right. Far right, we go up, and it's on the next one's right over. We go up, so it would be the next right. So it would be here. This is where we would have the actual wall for the ladder. Right? Now, the wall for the ladder should be blocked. Right? So this would be blocked, but when we're on the top floor, we don't actually need walls anymore. So, we need to put one block here, and on every one of these posts, which I can't reach that one right now, but that's fine. Then we need to put half slabs, which we don't have enough of, but conveniently, I bring a crafting bench with me. We're nice and tall up here, nice and high. You can see for miles. We're actually higher now than that tower, the Ender Hunting Tower, which I am going to tear down. I don't use it. It didn't really work the way I was intending or hoping. So we'll have to remove that. That's a project for a little bit later. Now, I believe it's just like that, right? Because you can see underneath that there's supposed to be a post or something, right? Now, our ladder is here. Yes. So that one also needs to get replaced. The solid block as well, so that we can place the ladder there. We have a torch up here. Good. We need to put a torch up there as well. So we get the ladder in place. That gives us access to the next floor. Now, we still need to put these walls in. So they're literally just fences 3x2. Okay. So, because this is the one part, therefore this one gets like this. And then the other side of it gets 3x2. Like so. So we still have the ability, if we wanted to, we could jump off this. But the idea is that we're going to jump off this. Now we're starting there and we're going to be running past the stairs, but that's okay. So we need the posts in the corners. And then we need a quick run of this so that we know which way we're going. The only issue we're going to have is if you look at the tower, the rest of it, the walls shift, right? Like there's the walls facing the way we have it here, then they face this way, and then they face that way, and now they're facing again that way. So it's a little bit more different, but that should give us plenty of space to run and jump. Stuff down there. I don't know whether or not I mentioned this or not, but I am using a texture pack, the Faithful pack. You can tell that it's much more high res, if you will. It's for those who don't know, standard Minecraft runs on a 16x16 texture pack, meaning that every block, such as one piece of wood, has 16 pixels by 16 pixels. A pixel being a single dot of color. So essentially this. If you look here, that tiny dot right there, that's 1 pixel. So it'd be 16 of those across by 16, right? The texture pack I'm using now, I think it's 32x32, so it's only twice the amount. But it feels very much like vanilla, and I like it. And I'm thinking in future seasons that I might end up using this texture pack again. Now, we need to... Nope, that's not how I want that. I can't remember how we did this. I'm pretty sure we built like a scaffold or something around. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. So let's do that. Let's put a scaffold around, just so we can stand. Okay, so we go like that, and we can go like that, and then I guess we'll do the same roof, because why not? It's a good roof, it works. Like that. Now, did I have it broken up on the inside? I can't remember whether or not we had space on the inside, if it was just the shell or if it was a fully refined one. I feel like it's a fully refined one, which means that we have the... No, I don't think we did. I think we just had the shell, because that's already feeling really tight, right? Yes, no, that's way too tight. So it wasn't refined. It was just a shell. Which means that one's temporary. Now, if we break these two, we should be able to get back out to that. Then we can replace them. Boop and boop. So we have it go like this, and then this gets knocked out. Come on. Maybe we'll fix it afterwards, but either way. So this gives us the center, which is supposed to have stone. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually step it up one, because we're going to do a slightly different design to it, where it's less villager housey, because we've seen a lot of that roof over there, and I don't really want to bring that roof into our domain, if you will, if we don't have to. What's going on there? That roof on that stable looks a little weird. I might have to fix that in the future. Although, how often are we high enough to see it, right? Anyways, keep going like this. We block it. There we go. And now we just need to do the same thing on the other side. So we'll put another work scaffold, if you will. Like so. And then we'll put this. And we're going to run out of stairs. Apparently. Oh no, never mind. We got plenty of stairs. Go like this. We come up. Place one there. Place one there. We can knock out that. And we can place them all the way along. And that will close off the tower. Now, I should have done this while I was on the other side as well. Knock off these. But I should be able to jump up and over anyways. Knock those off, and then I can go up and over. Can I put a torch down on this? No? Good. As long as we can't put torches down, it means that mobs can't spawn on it. That's not a hard and fast rule, by the way. That's just for slabs and stuff. Because effectively what that means is if we can't place a torch down on it, it means you can see where it says block 0. It means that nothing spawns on it. Now, I'm thinking things can probably spawn on these, but we can't place torches. So, I might change the peaks of these to stone. I don't have any solid blocks of it. Oh, okay, well I can just double up, I guess. Except we then have to lower that one? No, because we have to have the block above this, because it's a half slab. Okay. Maybe I'll figure out one in the center. And we put one there. That's enough that we can put a torch on either side of it. And it still doesn't look weird. It'll look a little weird from the outside, but not super weird. Anyways. Let's go down here. Bust off this. Like so. Now we can just jump in the water. Hi, squid. I'm so glad there's no real hostile mobs in the water. When I say that, I know there's guardians and stuff, but they're only in very specific locations. I'm glad there's no like generically spawning. Although I'm also kind of sad that there's no generically spawning. It'd be kind of cool to have like like piranhas or something every once in a while, where there's like little fish that attack you and stuff. That can be there, but don't necessarily seek you out or don't necessarily attempt to get too close. Now, what I want to do is I want to test out flight, see whether or not the new tower, which has a slightly modified roof profile, much simpler roof profile, I might change it again. I'm not really happy with that roof. Seems too builder basic, if you will. And it's not square. Honestly, I kind of want to put a more squared roof to it, you know? But anyways, we'll figure that out later. Maybe that's a future renovation I can do off camera, or just, you know, bringing it in as I'm finishing it up or something. So this is where the old platform was. It's trying to fly. And this is where the new one is. So if we run and jump, I'm already flying, just hitting the water. I missed the flight. I'm so sorry. Did anyone notice that when you're doing that, you swim? It's always a interesting upgrade. I'm pretty sure you can launch out of the water too. There it is. But let's try that flight effect one more time, shall we? Just quickly get back up to the top. The tower, I should be able to fly from it if I double jump fast enough. There we go. Now we're flying. Flying around the world. So this new tower is much easier to do it. Like, I was normally just skimming the water. I gotta land just because of my. Woo! Ow. Well, that happened. I don't know if you saw that because of the lag of the recording, but I just launched myself out of the water at a ridiculously high speed. 2 fireworks rockets, matter of fact, and slammed right into the wall, and did all that damage to my health, or to my health. So, anyways, that's today's episode. Yeah, I guess I'll see you when I see you.